folks? Welcome right back to Renegade Plays Games. Just put out a new video. I streamed this morning. I just put out a new video. My first ever official ranking video. I've done some stuff on the forums, but make sure to check it out. I think I had a ton of fun making it. I think it turned out really nicely. So please go check that out. But right now we have a game with my War League team captain Dysole. Let's hop into voice here. Aye, Captain.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, could be better.
You're really quiet. I don't know.
Okay, all right. So there's something weird going on with some of my volumes.
There's like a very high pitched noise when you speak. Like
Okay. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. I fiddled around with some of my voice settings or stuff like that. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
That would be great. It's very it's a very harsh sound. Oh my God. I don't know if people on the channel can hear that. Yikes. It's like this high pitched um like electric whine almost.
If I switch to this microphone, how is it?
You sound louder. The whine is still there.
Interesting. It's only when I talk?
Yeah, it's quieter now compared to the volume of your voice. So it's manageable, I guess.
Okay, switched it to another thing. What's it like now?
It's still there. It's still quiet at least. That's much better.
What the hell is this? I don't even know what this is that's doing that noise because I'm not hearing anything on my end.
Oh, really? Yeah, it sounds like feedback almost. Not exactly though. It's
Okay. Is it with this as well?
um uh one more time, tell me like a joke or something.
Or I could just, talk normally.
Oh yeah. Okay. You don't have like a type 5 lined up?
I don't know what I'm doing with any of this stuff. I'm just kind of fidgeting around with it and trying to make it work.
It sounds it's so faint. It's like almost in my imagination now. So it's totally manageable. And it's only like, do you have like push to mute or push to talk?
I have push to talk on, yeah.
Okay, so then it's only when the push to talk is on that I hear it. I don't hear it like constantly. Um and it's like super super faint now. Like it's much better.
I did mute another microphone, so I don't know if that did anything, but
It could be. I can only hear it when I like really lean into the speakers. Yeah, it's fine now.
that's so weird. I almost feel like I need to have someone sit down with me and like fidget because like I'm not hearing anything on my end at all. So like I don't even know how to fix it. So
Yeah, you're totally fine. The audio was like one of the hardest parts of like setting up streaming for
I mean,
me.
I've
Like
had a
it took
streaming
me it
system
took
that
me so
works
long.
for a while. I think one of the things that I did was I tried to because my current microphones are just okay. I have a decent quality microphone, or at least it should be in theory. But getting it to actually because that's the thing that was what I was using at
Yeah.
first, but it made me super quiet. When I listened to myself on a recording thing, it seemed fine, but like apparently when I'm doing streaming, it's different. I don't know. It's
Right.
weird.
Yeah. No, I was the same way. I bought a nice little microphone. It was a fancy-ish one, and it took so much so many hours to figure out how to make it sound good. Um
What did
Yeah.
you? How did you? Were you doing recording or what were you doing?
Oh my God. I use this both for streaming and for recording. It's a newer
But like,
uh
how did you figure? Because like I said, I was testing some stuff. I was just recording and seeing how that sounded, and it seemed fine
oh
there. So
I
that's why I'm like, yeah.
in terms of the discrepancy, it could be like some filters somewhere, either on like
I did
Discord or
recently add a filter,
OBS.
so that might be what's going on.
It's
Let me
possible.
see if I
I
can.
I think I have a couple things set up on my condenser mic.
Yeah, send me your specs after the game, and
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
see what I'll fiddle around with it.
Yeah, I just have maybe like one or two. But it's been so long. The nice thing is it's the type of thing where it's like such a huge pain to do, but then once it's done, it's like I haven't touched it in like a
Yeah,
year and a half. Has it
yeah.
been
Let me
that long?
know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, let me know what you end up. What? Yeah,
Okay.
send me
Yeah.
whatever specs you have, and I'll figure out with my end.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
I was like, there were some people that was talking about my mic in the last thing, and this and I tried to do it with the mic that I'd forgotten I had, and yeah, so I was trying to fiddle around with it, and then that caused different issues. And now, yeah, I don't know what the plan is now. It's yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, you sound like at a normal volume level to me. Hopefully on stream you're not too loud or too quiet. I guess if anyone tunes in, feel free to say something. Because to me you sound fine. Um, okay. Yeah. Are you ready to get? There's a lot
Yeah,
of zombies.
our meaningless OHS game that we'll probably
Oh
both roll incredible dice for.
God. Yeah. I'm gonna need incredible dice for this one too. Holy cow.
It is arguably my best matchup, but like I felt like the Chasers matchup was also really solid, and both of them ended terribly.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I feel that. Elijah, welcome to the stream. Sounds about right to me. Oh, okay, great. I guess you sound good. Do you hear any sort of like ringing or like a high pitch? Maybe it's my speakers. I don't know.
It's possible.
Maybe
I don't
something's wrong with
know.
them. I just played a game against Zach earlier this morning, and he sounded fine. Um, but yeah, you certainly sound much better now. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good with all my order
Let's do
markers.
this.
Uh, okay, here we go. Glenerva endgame. Elijah, I don't hear any high pitch noise. Okay, great. Yeah, I assume the stream is like helping to mitigate any noise like that.
That's the thought, I guess.
Um, yeah, yeah, I don't hear it much anymore.
Again, I have switched like my system
Oh,
apparently recognizes like five microphones, so I was like swapping between them.
yeah. No, you sound,
Tell me.
yeah. For the most part, you sound pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I think you sound fine. All right, how does these zombie hulks work?
Badly.
Before taking a turn. Before taking a turn. Oh, if he's not engaged. Okay. Oh, that's tough.
It,
Okay.
it it's
Hmm.
Doc straight up knows that it's not a great design.
If the zombie helper is not engaged after playing 14 turns. Yeah, it's like it's almost like a commander figure like Kato. Huh. Okay.
He pitched a better version to me and Titus in the chat, and I like it a lot better. The problem is that it's we're stuck with this version.
It's a little a little too late. Okay.
Apparently, the fact that you can run just one of them is now slightly better because apparently there was a whole discussion that I was having with
Oh,
him about it, where I thought that they didn't you needed multiples to revive him, but then there was some other discussion that happened elsewhere that was like, oh wait, maybe you don't. So
right. I just
yeah,
realized I
but
should have moved Olag to his spot up here.
Yeah,
Do
totally fine.
you have a problem with
Totally
that?
fine.
Okay.
No issues.
Didn't
This is totally a
didn't think
very
about it
important
until
game
yeah, a
with
little.
lots of importance on the standings. It's not like between the two of us we've gotten one win this season.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Um, cool. Okay. Well, there we go. Olag's ready to get some shit done. In um so far in every game that I have played, Olag has been one shot.
That's
He,
very funny.
yes. Two of those were attacks of 3. They maxed out and I blanked. So that's kind of where he's at mentally right now. Not a great place. Not a great place. All right, this is going to just be typical development. Obviously, you want to make sure, you know, everything gets out where it needs to. I wish we had 7 move to get up to that
Sorry.
level 3. Oh, you're good. Okay, it's got to be on the purple dude. Where is he going? There you go. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm done.
Sounds good. 2 on my Lethal Ravagers. What's the Zombie Hulk's move? Move is 5. Okay. Okay. So we'll slot to, oop, those wings. Slot to there. Up to here. Oh, you can't get anywhere useful. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll pop them up to there. Okay. Sounds good. Feels like it feels like your entire army is out of your start zone. And I have like 5 guys out of mine.
Look, zombies. Adam described them as a fast army made of slow figures, and it is very correct.
I like the zombies a lot. I think
I
their
do as
design
well.
is super cool.
Yeah.
Love the horde, how the horde plays. So much fun. I don't know if I've seen anyone have like a ton of success with them competitively. Maybe before my time.
Doc's
Um,
had some decent amount of success with. I want to bring 2 event with them, with the other army being dividers.
Interesting.
Adam, because zombie kills weren't swinging, or I think it was zombie or divider thing. He's like, neither of those is swinging enough already, so let's make it even more.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Oh, he's bringing a friend with him.
What was? I feel like I feel like someone won something at ScapeCon with zombies. They did well for me in Triple-Headed Hydra the first year that it was ran, but I know
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Matthew. I know Matthew last year. No, 2 years ago. No, no, last year. Last year because he faced against Cody's heavies. He just like they just can't hold up to melee bonding.
No, no, not at all. Uh, swing up to
I guess they can
there.
hold up to melee bonding if they can like really outnumber them. Like if melee
Yeah,
bonding only has like 12 figures and they get to bring like 20.
right, right. Which is not typically the case, but maybe. Oh, and I'll activate darkness here, just in case.
You guys decided to put an order marker on Tyrion.
You have Tyrion. I was like, I thought Glenerva was useless. I didn't realize what that figure was, but
Tyrion has arguably been the best figure
yeah,
in my
yeah.
entire army.
I actually quite
He,
like Tyrion, especially in Delta.
he's very
I think he's very cool.
surprisingly like 7 move, 5 range double attack is and flying.
Yep,
It's very potent.
yep.
It's very
It's
potent.
really tough to play around. So yeah, so darkness is active. Unfortunately, most of my figures are out of the range, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, okay. No reason to overthink this. All right. What we should technically do is re-roll after we reveal our order markers because
Oh, yeah,
Olag
good
should
call.
happen in the span. Obviously, the first round
It
we
doesn't
weren't gonna
matter.
touch each other. It literally didn't matter. But
Yeah, no, fair enough.
but for
Fair.
this one, we'll re-roll. Um, I guess she has to think about order markers because if I engage, yeah, I can engage. Only the green one, I guess. The purple one is a lot safer for order marker stuff. Purple one's a lot safer. Okay, we'll roll here. And then Olag will go to 3 to there. Yep. Alrighty. So then we'll re-roll here. Breaking out the dice tools. Another 16. Nice. Okay. Go
Nothing is
for
not consistent.
it. How are you settling into your new place? You've been there for a while already, right?
I think I'm roughly been here for about a year now. I'm definitely. I feel like I said to a friend a little bit ago. I'm like, the longer I stay here, the weirder it's gonna get. Like
Oh,
my living quarters, like what I choose to decorate with
oh,
and stuff
I
is what I
see.
mean.
That's part of the fun. You can't do that really in an apartment, at least not to the extent
You can,
that you
but like
want
you put
to.
yourself at yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, that's fun. Great. Okay. We need to keep running up dudes. We need to keep running up dudes. This is scary. Yeah, so much development. Uh-oh.
I need to know.
All right, I guess that gives me some idea of your order markers. Okay, it's not over. It's not over. I could, he
you
could,
could you
I
you could
could,
roll a shield.
I could, I could.
Nope. Sorry, once you said that, I was like, I have to go for it.
It's just now hit me. He died in one shot every single game this season. Oh
Exactly.
my
Once you
god.
said that, I was like,
Oh my god.
I have to do this.
I'm
Is
I'm
this a good move?
crying.
Probably not.
I'm crying.
But is it the move that I needed to do? Yes.
I mean, the odds of that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, so that Yeah, that about sums up his contribution to this army this season. Um, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Looks like the odds of a 4v1 one-shotting him is about 23%.
That's yeah. Yeah, lower for the 3v1s, but it happened both times. I think versus Chris, it was maybe like a 5v1 or something. I think Tornak got the drop on him. So that
3v1 is
like
an 8%
that one
chance.
was fine. He went in there specifically to get one hit off and die. But all the other ones, it was like some acolyte or some random ass acolyte runs up and just yeah. Jesus. Okay. Well, oh my God. Um, we're gonna go there, there. They only have 3 defense, right?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, if he lives, that's not the worst thing. Because he doesn't get to take a turn, right? Oh, well, you don't
Nope.
have any order markers on him anyway. Yeah. Okay. He subtracts my defense. Oh no. We're gonna swing over to yeah. Oh, actually, that's that's fine. Right? If I do this, he just doesn't. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll make 2 attacks. Try to avenge Olag 4v3s on the purple fella on Barney there. Oh, just enough. And then one big old smack on the green guy. I would take a one shot here. That feels oh God. Absurd.
That also sums up how
Absurd.
useful these dudes have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just kind of showcasing exactly how the season has gone for each other so far. Oh my lord. Okay. I I'll take it.
Doesn't Olag get to move? Or sorry, Uzog?
Ooh, that's true. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now he's in it. Let's see. 2 on Ravagers. Oh. We're gonna hop up to here and to here. And then I think you put the other one just on the zombies.
I knew there was no way I was gonna be able to
Yeah, to keep
sneak
me
through the
from
third.
engaging. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would need to full retreat him, and honestly, that's kind of the thing is like they don't like the version that Doc was saying that was interesting would be basically you get to do the movement bonding. Basically, you can choose if they don't attack, you get to movement bond with the zombies, and I was like, that feels a lot better.
Right. Yeah. No, that seems fine. Um this one is going to retreat back to here. He certainly did his job. Uh, no, I won't activate Glenerva yet. I'll wait, just in case, I guess.
Fair.
Just in case. All right. So how do we start picking away at these zombies? It's tough. It really is. And you can move so many of them. Um, yeah, scary, scary stuff. Okay. Actually, there's a possibility. There's a possibility. Hmm. No, I say we wait. I say we wait. Um, yeah, we haven't killed any zombies yet, so actually the first people she killed they don't become zombies. Okay. 3 on Ravagers. This one's gonna hop to here. Uh, um, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one to here. And I think this one will take the leap. Just to see. 4v3 on that Zombo. Sheesh. Okay.
Like I said, we're gonna get all the dice that we didn't get in these other games.
All the dice. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Big boy will swing. Big boy will swing to here, and he'll take his 5v3. Okay, that's about as well as he's done too. Oh, and I'll activate my X on Glenerva. I'm supposed to do that before the turn, but
it's fine.
Okay. Well, don't know if that was worth it. We'll see what Uzog can do. Yeah, all on Ravagers. Uzog's got to kill a bunch of zombies. 3, 4, 5 squads. Yeah, Jesus. Oof. All right, we'll see. Is it only a zombie Hulk has to kill a big figure to come back, or any zombie?
So any zombie can bring back a zombie Hulk.
They're undead. Oh, they're undead savages. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
They're
that
savages,
makes
barely even human.
sense. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Makes sense. All right, and now we can just keep this roll. Since Olog, I can't even say he went out in a blaze of glory. He just got immediately squished.
Is that 5 move or 4 move?
Where was he? He was down on level 2. That's only.
He was on the 3.
Oh. That'd be 4, I believe.
Okay, cool.
2. Yeah, 3, 4, 3. Yeah. Oof. Okay. I will take it. 1 on the Ravagers. We'll swing to here. Up to. Ooh, that's a pain. Up to here, I suppose. And then the last one from the back will come up to here. So just 1 attack 4v3 on the top side there. Damn. Okay.
No turns with
Zombies are defending
Uzog.
well. No, ma'am. That conditional bonding has been a painful thorn in my side all season. Very painful. Oh, okay, that I wasn't expecting. He's got 3. I'm out of the darkness, which isn't active anyway, I guess. Okay.
What a useful turn from him.
Quite the stalemate we've been at for the last couple turns. Okay. We're gonna go.
Thrasher on my stream just said a while back that this game is going to be a disaster, and he's here for every second of it, and he's not wrong.
This is absolute cinema, 100%. He's actually gonna swing up to here, and then he's gonna swing out from the back here. Okay. So just one attack. 4v3 again. You know what they say about doing the same thing over and over again. And the same result. Goodness gracious. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, you got plenty more. Not a terrible way to get a zombie, although, yeah, you just got 5 more to move. Yeah, we really need to be getting some kills these last 2 turns. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh, now we have a good opportunity here. That was 3 that moved. That was 4. I believe that was number 4.
Yep, that's what I was just counting.
Yeah. Okay, we need the D20 to save us this game. I mean, 2v1s aren't guaranteed. It's still like...
okay, I think that's 6.
60%. Okay. My 1 defense. Oof.
Do you hide in the swamp?
Can I hide in the swamp? Oh, so close. So close. Alrighty. Uh, 3 on the Ravagers.
X no. I go one more attack.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I gotta think here. I'm thinking about whether or not I should attack down on Uzog or not.
All right, move and attack with any. Yeah. Yeah, zombie power.
I'm gonna make you. I think I gotta start chipping away at the guy.
Okay.
I say chip away as I roll 1 for 3.
Chipping.
Well, I mean, take the wound.
He's chipping. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. So 3 on Ravagers then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 6 to there. Um, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 6 to there. Okay, so we've got 3 attacks, 4v3. We'll start on the top and kind of work our way down. We'll go second one. And then the one I kind of care about the most. Oh no. Well, that is a bummer. That is certainly a bummer. I think we're just gonna stay there and smack 5v4. I don't think I want to take an LEA.
Have you gotten any skulls so far?
I have not. Oh, I need to keep track. Because I missed his only attack in the second round, and then that was my first turn with him this round because that was the first kill I got. So we'll go skulls. He's at 1 out of 2 now. Okay.
Boy, what a convenient time for you to get a skull there.
Yeah, it's always nice at the end of the round. I think he's a cool figure.
Yeah, I know when I've played with him, he was fun.
He just died really fast in the 2 games that were close that I needed him to not do that. Yeah, that's 3 defense. 6 life was okay. Yeah, it's honestly not as hard of an ability to like manage as you might think. Um, okay, here we go. Oof. One of these days we'll get the flip.
Yeah, I was kind of glad this wasn't the one.
I would not have minded. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. At least most of our figures are in position.
Okay, I think that's 6.
Looks like it. We got 1 defense. We can do something with it. Maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Well, you hide in the swamp,
I
which is
hid in the
totally
swamp. That sandy swamp. This one I'll just block. Damn. Okay. One of these days. Oh
but
my.
you hide in the swamp again.
Yeah. Well, it's really real swampy over there, I guess.
Will you hide a third time?
Will I? Oh, I need to, I guess. Another 19 coming up. Oh, okay. Not quite. Not quite. Still not a bad turn for me. Okay. One on the Ravagers. Gosh, we have all these attacks. 5, 6. This one is gonna come up to here, and then I've got some float activations. We'll take the 4v3, the one I just activated. This will be a 4v2 next to what's his face? Uzog. Oh no. Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's pretty painful.
That's pretty big. And then a 4v3 on someone, I guess the middle guy. Oh man. That
Ow.
really hurts. That
Yeah,
really
my
hurts.
round was bad, but that is really bad.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it went against Grey Waves. Just couldn't get an attack through. Sheesh. We needed like 3 or 4 kills that turn. That's probably game. That's simply game. She can bring back 3 more here.
I think I'm good with everyone.
Okay, that's a D20 for sure.
You're safe.
Okay. Elijah, it seems you have not been making the appropriate sacrifices to the dice gods. Not this season. Dysole ass, Jesus. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Finally. Holy cow. I was just waiting for blanks. That's my best shot to not die.
It really is.
My best shot to not die. Okay, well, holy cow. Yeah, so
I'm gonna
this guy...
color my zombies because they look different. They look similar to your Ravagers.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Just one by one, or...
There's no way to mass do them.
Oh, really? That...
If you
that
select
seems,
all of them at once, the recolor option goes away. It's very annoying.
Oh,
That's why I usually recolor.
that's... I feel like I have it on my screen yet. Huh.
Oh, what do you know?
Maybe it's something
Must
with
have
the
changed.
permissions or...
They must have changed that from a previous edition where it was the case. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, we will be obviously making the attack with the fellow that moved. 4v3, we can start there. Oh, good God. Okay. We'll take the 4v2 by by Uzog. Oh no, Jesus Christ. All right, that's something.
I'd say I was like, this is like the most invincible zombie ever.
Yeah, with 4 attack dice, you would think. Last attack, center swamp there, 4v3. Okay, Uzog finally gets to activate. We will take... Well, you just move up there anyway. You just move up there anyway. We'll take the 6v2. Just to be on the safer side. Okay. That is my turn. Alright, 3 kills. Not too bad. We need that like every turn is the thing. To get through them here. I mean, we have a shot to make things interesting. We really do. Oh, so okay. Might as well, yeah. Might as well, sure. I hope she goes for the two guys on the top there. Really
You're
want to
probably
clear
gonna
out
need
that
to roll a
sand.
d20 to survive that.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at the map. I did not. Well, I did roll, but I didn't survive. Whew. Okay. That helps me out a bit. 3 on the Ravagers. There. Hmm. Interesting. We will swing up to here as well. We activated these two. We will take the 4v2. Oh, did I pull out the trophy skull?
I
I did
assumed you did.
not.
I will let you trigger it.
I meant to. That's my bad.
Yeah, I'll let you trigger it.
Okay. So this will be the 4v2. Okay. This will be a 4v4. Oof. And we'll take a 4v4.
4v3.
4v. Oh yeah. 4v3 on the sand on the right side there, I suppose. Okay. And Uzag cannot move. Okay. Interesting round. I think for sure where'd he come from?
Zoe.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. She has another zombie. I didn't realize. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm all set.
Let's do it.
I would take this initiative. Oh God. It's gotta happen at some point. It's gotta happen at some point. Yikes. Okay. Taking the LEA for that first one.
That's right.
Sorry, the second one, I guess. First one up to the.
Yeah, okay, I think I can do that and still kind of get into a decent spot with stuff. It's a good point. Actually, I think I am just going to stay there. Yeah.
Okay. That's a D20. Doesn't get it. Oof, that's another D20. Doesn't get it. That's so bad. That Zawa play was nice. Nothing I could really do about that.
That one's blockable.
That is blockable. Nice.
And you
My
block
first
it.
and maybe my last block of the game. Alrighty, one on the Ravagers. I think we want to swing up to there and make some attacks. Let's attack down on our newly formed friend there, 5v3. Next one, 5v3, from the guy that just hopped in the sand. And then this is a 4v1 on the... Oh, that's blockable. Oh my god.
Honestly, it's this Ravager. This Ravager is the problem.
That I think Ravager that's the problem. Yeah, he needs to go. I'm going to... you can get around me either way. Yeah, I was kind of thinking he'd be toast by now, is the thing. Yeah, we'll take the 5v1, I suppose. Can't go any worse than that 4v1. Okay. Sheesh. Alright, well, we're getting 3 kills, and we're going backwards. Ugh. This is really tough. This is really tough. We need, like, one good turn of her having either, like, poor attacks or really good D20 here. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
All right, let's see if you live.
That's not what I needed.
Is it a 16 or higher?
That is what I needed. Sheesh. That's a defense roll. Oh, okay. That's a D20 roll. Got him. Okay. 2 on the Ravagers. I think we're going to swivel in here. And then kind of just have a fair amount of float activations, I suppose. Okay, so we'll take the 4v3 on the one we just moved. Alright. This guy with the 4v1, who has been a problem all game. Oh no. Don't do that.
I tell you, this guy's defective.
Alright, there's something wrong with you, man. There's something wrong with you. Alright, well, we gotta take the other 4v1 now. Jesus. Heart attack moment there. Christ. Okay. We'll swing down to here. Attack that middle one. 5v1, I suppose. All right. At least Uzog kind of knows what he's doing. At least Uzog knows what he's doing. Jesus. She could do the special on Uzog, but she's too smart for that. Oh man. Okay. Yikes. We need some more good blocks here. Only 2 kills in the last one. We're not keeping up. Oh. Oh. Just gonna set us up with a nice opportunity there, I suppose. Ravager rolling. Okay.
Blocks it.
That is a D20. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I needed that. I needed that.
Yeah, it was definitely a turn you need.
That was good. Only 2 kills last turn was tough. I don't think I'm gonna. I guess this is turn 3. I guess I'll swing. I'll swing him up to here because that bottom guy can't kill anything. Actually, it's in my head. I don't know if that's the right play, but yeah. Okay, and then two floating activations. So we'll take the 4v1. Okay, yeah. See, that guy would have rolled 0 for 4. That other guy. That was the right call. We will go that Ravager in this to the center, kind of the center of that blob there, 4v3. And then I think that's a tough call. Okay, I think on the top there, I want to make that 4v3. Okay. And then Uzog will disengage to get to here. Disengage past Tyrion there. And he will make the attack 5v1, even ground there. Okay. Huh. Interesting. This Sender zombie got toasted. Let's see.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. I think. Does Uzog need to turn myself? If she wins in it, she could kill 3 per turn. No, she still can't delete the order markers. Okay. I think I'm all set. Is this the one?
It is.
That's the big one. Yeah. That's huge. He's gonna go around from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to here. We'll take height and we'll make an even ground attack from somewhere else. We'll take the 5v3. I made sure not to move that guy. That guy who can't get kills. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone else has been doing great up there. We'll take the 4v1 on the guy engaged to Uzog. And we'll take a 4v3 somewhere else. Probably that guy from one of these guys, from this guy. Okay. And where's the best spot for him? Maybe up here. Okay. We will attack 5v1 on that center one. Okay. Overkill. That was the initiative to win. Holy cow. Not that it's over by any means. Wow. Okay. God, that is some swampy rock.
Yep.
I have been close to 50% on those, I think. Haven't been keeping track, but yeah, pretty critical. Okay. We will attempt to finish the game out here. We'll come up probably 2 attacks 4v3 on this one here. And then a 4v1 by Uzog. And then Uzog will swing in on Tyrion for a 5v0, I think. Wow.
Yes.
Good game. Holy cow.
Technically speaking,
Jesus.
technically, I still have a command courier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about him. Well, he blends in with your start zone. You can barely see him. That's true.
Go ahead and take your order marker 3.
Okay. Okay.
I think no.
He could.
I
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I can't even get
Who's not going to move a 6, right?
No, I think he's only 5.
No, he's moving 6.
Maybe he's 6. Yeah, he's only moved 5. He can't quite get there, unfortunately. We don't have to play it out. That's up to you. That's my turn 3. Yeah, that initiative was huge. Dropping you down from 6 zombies to 2 zombies. It was 5. Yeah, 5 zombies to 2 zombies, and then the D20 to keep things manageable. If you win that initiative and get a couple kills, I don't know if I can get the bleed game. Like, I don't know.
Plan basically was that I needed to. I think there was a turn where I took an attack on Uzog that I legitimately think. You know, and I brought up Tyrion. Honestly, I probably should have just rode the zombie train. I think that was a mistake on my part. But like, even so, a lot of this game kind of came down to dice rolls. I'm curious what our final stats are. If they're at all decent one way or another.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the hide and swamp rolls were a lot more important.
Yeah,
because the dice were average. Well, your dice were great.
But
how many 2-for-2s did I block? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like,
No,
I actually got a bunch of decent. Like, I think Grey Waves was my hardest matchup, and even he's not terrible. And I just, I thought this would be a good season for zombies, but I don't know. I do wonder how it would have been if I had an extra squad of zombies instead of an additional zombie Hulk in the command courier, because that's what I originally had before I thought that I couldn't revive them if they were both dead. But
Oh, you thought you had to have one alive in order to use the ability?
That was when I first messaged Doc about it. He said that was the case, but we've had some conversations since to indicate that that's probably not the case.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think because the zombie Hulk is just not. I mean, he one-shot Olag, and that's,
To be fair, that was a bit of a meme move on my part. That was probably not the best play, but yeah.
I mean,
I thought.
I don't know. I mean, Olag, like, he's maybe like a couple zombie, like, to get me
He
ahead
could
of the
probably kill a
curve.
couple zombies, yeah.
And that's kind of annoying because you only get, if he kills three, you only get one in return. Versus like if three
Yeah.
Ravagers kill three, you can kill those three Ravagers and get three back.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
So,
like he is annoying in that sense.
yeah.
Because he hits really hard. So and the
I don't
zombies
know.
the zombies have trouble maybe killing him in one turn. Um,
Yeah, they do it, but it's unlikely.
so
Yeah, so it's
he's annoying.
yeah. Thanks for the game though,
Yeah.
Ryan.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The D20 was very kind to me for the most part. Even
like I
like
said,
all the way down to that last initiative that I really truly needed.
well, I mean,
Finally.
I said that this is going to be the game where we're going to get all the good
Yeah.
rolls that we were missing during the
Yeah.
War League games. So,
Yeah,
it's fine.
exactly.
It's cool. It's
Exactly.
whatever. It's definitely the game that we wanted to get those good rolls in.
Exactly.
I mean, I
Exactly.
do think if you win initiative there and get 2 kills, you're favored to win the game.
Yeah,
Me?
I think it's
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah. No, that's very fair. Yeah. No, I honestly felt like I was in a fine position until I was down to 2 zombies, and I was like, well,
It was
Yeah,
very
you got that
suddenly over.
huge.
Yes, it was. It was fine.
yeah, I thought I was in a fine position because I was like,
Yeah.
okay, if I could just like kill all these Ravagers and then I just onslaught Uzog and
Yeah,
then
it
I
was
onslaught Minerva. Like,
yeah, it was a very sharp initiative. Because I think if you win, then you snowball, and
Yeah.
and then I won it and I snowballed. So that was pretty much. I think that was the game decider. I think I actually would have rather have won that one than the one before even.
that's fair.
I mean it's close, but just because you're turn three, the last turn didn't have any
Yeah.
kills. I don't think.
Yeah, fair
So-
enough. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, Adam was asking about the Delta. Like, I look forward to. I think here's my thoughts on zombies and Delta. I feel like they probably would be fine at 55. I guess it kind of depends. They really need the numbers to compete with lots of other things. Here it was fine. It's whatever. Like, but if anything is rolling like 4 or more dice, they need a lot more figures to win it.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like zombies give the illusion that they're better than they are because when they win games, it is often by a large amount because you kind of get to that tipping point where your opponent just can't outpace
Yeah, that
your
sounds
zombie
right.
revivals. And so it's like, oh, I won the game with 11 zombies on the board. Why are they only 55, who dropped
they're
them down to
currently
55 in Delta? It's like, well, you killed like 30 of them to get to this point. I just brought back,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
I
I
just
mean,
brought back 20 or whatever.
it's like my
So,
game against Battlebrow where I ended up with all of my figures on the
yeah,
board from the start of the game because I kept bringing back.
yeah,
I
that
kept bringing
was so
back on card, so
disrespectful.
it's like,
Oh man, I watched that game. That was so funny. I was
yeah,
like, I mean,
I
I knew I was like, you're gonna just flatten him, and then yeah, full like the bug
look, back to
to
back
close
nat
it out.
20s to bring back honor guard is hilarious. But again, it's one of those things. It's like cool, the meaningless OST game. I see where
Yeah,
my
yeah,
luck is.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, Mal is super cool.
I like.
Yeah,
She's probably my favorite AOA figure.
yeah,
Like I don't yeah, her in the honor guard. Although I do love so the bug ball. I don't know how good it is, but it's just funny. It is
it
just
is.
a
It
funny
is pretty funny.
thing.
I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think it's busted, but it was really hard in development to make it so that it was neither you always want the bugs on the ball or you never want the bugs on the ball. Like that was the tension with that design, and to get it to where it was kind of like there are times you want to take them off and there are times you want to put them on I'm pretty happy that we got there. I don't know if the price is right, but that can get fixed in Delta anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to play with it. I am very excited to play with it. Titus ran one of the goofiest builds in our little massive multiplayer thing last night, which was just the Legionnaires, but no phalanx, but it was an Oran cheat army. The funniest thing that he did, though, was he had Kelda in this army, and he would run over to anyone else, heal their figure, and then attack them with Kelda. It was So funny. In fact, well, and he actually went to go do it to one of my figures and rolled a 1 and killed Aravan, and I was like, honestly, this is the funniest outcome I could have asked for.
It's the best outcome. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah. No, I think I think they'll be cool. I think the zombies,
They could
think they
drop,
could
but I
go
think a
down.
lot of the thing kind of depends on what else shifts around. Like I said, they
Maybe.
kind of need numbers
It's
to
gonna
compare
be
to everyone else.
it's gonna be a big update. So
I don't think I've ever, since the zombies they're still at 60, right?
They were at 65 for a little bit, and then they dropped down to 60.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I don't know if I've ever seriously considered them for a Delta event. Because I've always just been like, they're at 60, you just, it's just not quite what you need.
I played him at ScapeCon 3. I played Q9 4 squads of zombies, and it wasn't great.
Yeah. Yeah.
was that when they were
I
at
mean,
65 or 60?
I don't remember where I had him at that point. But I mean, I think they might have been 65 because I remember Isaac played the exact same army except the Nubian Wolves instead. And I think Nubian Wolves were 65.
Nubian Wolves are great at
And
65.
I think Nubian Wolves are great at 65. So
yeah, I honestly, I actually still think, despite only going 2-2, I think the Ravagers are fine where they are. If I hadn't let Chris Perkins grant the wish of Phantom Walk to some of his heavies for a turn, I'm pretty confident could have won that game. And that probably would have changed the trajectory of the season quite a bit. Yeah, I think for what they do for 55 points is really solid.
yeah, they're fine. I think
they just have so much. I thought Glenerva was a really clever little addition to the army, and then she came in handy exactly for exactly 0 games. So that's cool.
I mean, a lot of that is just the matchup you drew. You would have been pretty happy to have her in some of them. So
yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, she'd be super helpful in like the Glad Blast matchup.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. There just wasn't a ton of range. At least not as much as I thought there was. And the idea was that the Ravagers melee matchups are solid enough that dropping 90 points on Glenerva is fine. And for the most part, I was correct. Very, very close game against Chris's heavies. Beat 2 other melee armies, and then the game against Grey Waves, I just rolled 1 vanish for the whole army. So that I don't know. How much that what that reads into. So
yeah, thanks for the game, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you run.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
You're solid on your army for sure.
Have a good one.
All right, peacels.
All right, I'll talk to her again, I'm sure, today, getting our War League game scheduled in. But yeah, I'm gonna go run some errands. This was fun. That being said, I'm going to sign up. Oh, and check out my newest video. It's a fun one. And let me know if you'd want to see more like it.